Hey, what's up? It's a nice Sunday, just chilling, and just looking at some different things on uh, Google. They have their little articles and whatnot, and I come across this article regarding the beautiful Lincoln Navigator, and I have to say, as somebody that, upon occasion, does executive black car service, this vehicle is amazing. So go into it and see what it is they're saying is wrong with it, because they say Consumer Reports are giving it a bad look. So according to this, it says Consumer Reports recently released its luxury SUV shopping guide, and unfortunately, the publication didn't have good news for buyers interested in shopping for the Lincoln Aviator, and suggested shoppers opt for the Acura MDX. Now, I get some of the problems with the Aviator. My understanding is that it has not been up to snuff, and as a luxury SUV that's based on the um, Explorer, it leaves a lot to be desired. But I still know what my experience is with the Navigator, and it's been amazing. The driving experience, it has Excite mode on a little knob down on the console. You can turn that knob and go into Excite mode. You got your on-demand four-wheel drive. You have a conservation mode. It has so many different features for your massage features for the comfort of the driver. For a long haul, you couldn't do wrong. And the V6 technology that's been with Ford for a long time, twin turbo technology, has been pretty amazing as well. You can get 450 horsepower out of this V6 in this vehicle. And look at it. It looks amazing. Um, I would like for it to possibly have more of a curved over the body, not such a square look, but that front Lincoln look is pretty amazing. So they're saying here that the Consumer Reports Guide, calls the Navigator the luxury large SUV to avoid, citing its disappointing road tests, poor predicted reliability, and subpar predicted owner satisfaction. This comes as a total surprise to me. I would think anybody driving this vehicle would be very happy with it. The publication remarks that the Navigator is virtually a Ford Expedition with luxury features layered on. Well, we knew that already. And while it does feature quite a few luxurious aspects, there are some issues that distract from its desirability. A test drive revealed that the luxury SUV's twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost engine can get the large vehicle from 0 to 60 in just 6.2 seconds. That's not too shabby considering its heft, but it pays for that speed with a mediocre 16 miles per gallon fuel economy. The handling isn't stellar either. It feels floaty and disconnected in turns. It also feels like it rocks back and forth at low speeds. Now, number one, you're talking about almost 6,000, 7,000 pound vehicles. All those vehicles feel that way. I've driven a new Suburban. I've driven a new Yukon. And unless you're getting performance products, i.e. in the suspension or what have you, you're going to have a floaty experience no matter what you're driving. So I think that's like kind of like an unrealistic thing to expect a big vehicle like that. Now, this is based on the F-150's body construction. It's like a body on frame construction for the Navigator and Expedition. The Navigator just has a little bit more luxury, but this is something that Ford's been doing for the longest, as owners of Ford and Lincoln's the same vehicle. But these little luxury touches and the features in the car, I have to tell you, it has a Revell Ultima sound system that is amazing. I just had clients in the car 2 days ago, and the woman was remarking on what she didn't know what it was. She asked me what it was. She said it was very nice and she liked it very much. So the experience of some of my clients has been pretty good. So I would say that, you got to take some of these reviews with a grain of salt. So it says here, additionally, the vehicle's imposing width makes it a challenge to guide the Navigator through spaces where the SUV may not have issues, although all 3 rows are in quiet space. Consumer Reports, it recommends the BMW X7 over the Navigator as its road test increased predictability, reliability, makes it a much more solid choice in the segment. Now, I don't know if I buy that kind of shit at all. BMW is a beautiful vehicle. The Germans are amazing. They make an incredible mechanical vehicle. But you got all the software. I would think that anything that goes wrong with the vehicle is going to cost you 3 times what it would cost you on the Navigator. I'm a big fan as a working man, as not somebody that's just rolling in all kinds of dough. You can get a Navigator now. For 2018, it was the first year that they changed the body style into around, as low as $29,000. Well, all the features, and if you go to $35,000 to $40,000, you get a 2018 or 2019 black label with all the bells and whistles at 40 grand. So if you're a person that's doing okay but doesn't want to spend $75,000, $80,000, and for the BMW X7, my guess is you're probably closing in the 90 or 100 grand for that. So you could have a really nice experience with a vehicle that's based on the F-150 platform with a lot of luxury items. The massage features are off the chain. I would prefer to have a shifter in all these vehicles rather than the push button, but this is something that a lot of people, a lot of manufacturers are going to. Plus, they have the knob. So, you got to deal with what you got to deal with when it comes to some of these features. They also say here that, however, looking ahead, a refresh is inbound for the Lincoln Navigator for 2025 model year. The luxury SUV will benefit from a restyled exterior, among other yet to be revealed improvements, which could make the 2025 Navigator a more formidable competitor and potentially solve its current issues. So, I take that with a grain of salt because this vehicle was really pleasing to drive. Driven the Yukon with the 6.2 liter, actually had a 5.3 liter V8 in it. It's responsive, but when it came to the overall driving experience, I enjoyed the Navigator for what it does. So, just want to give you like a little peep at the Navigator and give you a little bit of information on it based on my experiences, and I feel that you will not be disappointed. You got a family of 4 or a family of 6, has 3rd row seating. You could have yourself a very nice SUV used with some fairly reliable components. I haven't heard things bad about the Navigator's transmission or engine function, and that's like the main thing for any vehicle. So take it from me. The Navigator is a nice vehicle. Enjoy it.